this investment this time is definitely a significant one. So was it an easy decision for you to make, or did it require careful deliberation? So what factors do you care about the most, and what has ultimately motivated you to make such a decision, to move forward?
So it's a very significant new milestone. It's a 1 billion euro investment, so you can see the size. And of course, it addresses the needs of 140 million Chinese people who suffer from diabetes. And our strategy is really, in particular, to contribute to the evolution of the healthcare system and the access to drugs for Chinese population. And I think that it's a perfect example by building this plant here in China, close to the population, and with this capacity to meet the needs of Chinese patients. So I think this decision is very consistent with our strategy. China is our second largest market, a very important market, and we keep focusing for the long term and the potential development of this market. So I think this decision was, if I may say, a natural one and consistent one with our long-term strategy.
Wow, good to know that. And we have also noticed that beyond this investment, Sanofi has been actively participating in China's major expos, such as the International Import Expo and the International Supply Chain Expo. So can you share us about your involvement in Chinese market, and how important is the Chinese market to your company?
First of all, let me emphasize that this presence in these expos, as well as actually this decision, coincides with the 60th anniversary of the diplomatic relationship between France and China. And you know, there was the visit of President Xi in May in France, which highlighted the very strong cooperation between France and China in life science. And I think our presence in these expos is a way to say, yes, we are here. We believe in the potential of China in terms of innovation. We saw the development in the last 10 years of a lot of biotechs, the emphasis on innovation, and we just want to say we want to be there and to participate to this innovation process. So we are very proud to be there in those expos, in particular this year, which is symbolically so important.
So about China's healthcare policies, so over the past decades, what kind of policy or what kind of development did you observe in Chinese healthcare policy?
As the economy is growing, more and more requests for sophisticated and innovative solutions regarding the healthcare system. And we are impressed by the progress which were made. And of course, we have in mind the Healthy China 2030 strategy, which puts, of course, those development and the access to drugs as a core part of the strategic agenda for the country. And I must say there is an environment which is very supportive for investment by MNCs. We will have the support of the Chinese government and, of course, of the Beijing local regional authorities for this project. And I'm convinced that there's a strong potential for us, and we will, of course, play our part, if I may say, in this journey in the coming years to provide a better access and a more affordable access to new drugs, whether it's to treat diseases, also to prevent diseases. And of course, as you know, we are also a big player in the vaccines, which is an important part of health protection.
This time, the investment will definitely bring mutual benefits. What opportunities do you see, and what changes would you bring to China?
So I think we are one of the core players in the world to be able to bring this kind of expertise to China and, of course, to the patients. So that's where we are so hopeful and optimistic about, again, what we can, the potential of a strong partnership. with, again, the governments, the authorities, the hospitals, the patient associations. We want to work with the whole ecosystem, with the biotechs, local biotechs. We will, again, also look at what we can do together in terms of R&D. And I think, again, there's plenty of things and plenty of opportunities for us, as well, as you said, in partnership with the local players for the population. So I think it's a win-win situation.